Good afternoon, late afternoon. It's 4:30 here in the Adirondacks. So, Lighthouse News Team has something to share with you all. Yep, this is going to be weird. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to share, so I'm kind of like reluctant because I want to keep the channel safe, right? So I'm actually going to be on another screen just for a moment, okay? Just for a moment. And I'm going to fix something here really, really quick. Okay, so now we can share my screen. And then I'm going to read the same article from my phone. That's how we're going to do this. Okay, share screen. Boom. Okay, let's see how that looks. We're going to put me down here. Okay, yay. All right, let's get to this craziness. Wait, what? Doctors confirm surprising the thing that we've been dealing with the past couple of years, deer in New York. While the nation is breathing a collective sigh of relief as the thing that we've been dealing with, infection numbers continue to fall. New data has emerged showing a new and surprising home for the cucaracha. The scientists are calling a top concern for the United States in white-tailed deer. Before we jump into the startling numbers of exactly how many of our nation's 30 million deer are infected, the first question, which seems to have scientists stumped, is how they got it in the first place. Okay, so the New York Times reported that theories range from an interesting to flat out ridiculous, including a hiker having their infected sneeze carried by the wind, or deer ingesting sewage or trash. My personal theory is that a creepy hunter with the sniffles crashed a woodland creature makeout party, but we may never know. Whatever the reason, research has confirmed that deer can not only become affected by the cucaracha, but they can also spread it as well, including, scientists say to us, as mentioned, there are tens of millions of free-range white-tailed deer in the U.S. Researchers focus their work in Pennsylvania, New York, Michigan, and Illinois, and found that 40% of the blood samples they analyzed had the cucaracha antibodies, pointing to a previous infection to the cucaracha. In addition to the possibility of infecting people, scientists are also worried about the deer spreading the cucaracha to other animals, including those on the endangered species list. As someone on the project noted, there's no mask, no social distancing in nature, except for Bigfoot, of course. He knows how to social distance. There are also no rapid testing facilities in the forest, unless you count parts of Ulster County, meaning that the cucaracha could have easily spread from just a few infected animals to thousands very quickly. Okay, I live in New York. What does that mean for me? Honestly, while scientists continue to analyze the data, there isn't much to be done, especially before they can pinpoint exactly how these animals got the cucaracha to begin with. Another working theory is that the intermediary animal, such as a house pet, acted as a carrier of the cucaracha between their infected owner and the deer. So like if we had something and our dog went outside and shared the same ground and air as the deer, as the wildlife, I don't know, guys. You make the decision. All right. Animals don't exactly seek medical attention if they're feeling under the weather, don't you know? And the deer studied were already passed from either hunter's harvest or a car bumper. So we don't know how about you don't try hugging deer, okay? Don't hug the deer, especially if you're positive. Do not hug deer or any wild animal that you come across. Plus, if you don't see a deer wearing an N95, now you know why. So that's pretty much it, people. That's happening. So I don't know about you guys, but we all know this has been going on. Now we know that they are further examining the deer across the U.S. and in those certain states that I have previously mentioned, Pennsylvania, New York, Michigan, Illinois, they have found 40% of the deer. But now let's go back up and see, of the 30 million deer have been, how do they know that that many deer have been infected with a cucaracha is beyond me. So just know that there's a lot of deer. They go everywhere. They travel the mountainsides. They travel the valleys. They travel in people's backyards in the cities and in the suburbs. They're everywhere. There's no deer don't have rules. They don't have deer crossing signs, okay? So you can't move the sign to give a deer a better crossing. So if you see deer signs on a highway, that does not give permission for deer to cross there. It's just allowing you to know, all right? Don't be like the lady who called the radio station and suggesting that they move the deer signs so that way deer don't cross in certain places. All right, so anyways, this has been another news article from the Lighthouse News Network. Y'all have a great day, and I will see you later. Bigfoot Walking here on this channel. We'll be doing something very exciting tonight and interesting. We'll see you there. 7 p.m. Eastern Time tonight.